What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Winning Bucket. I'm Onin, and that's Mongab. As you can see, we're only two here because Aaron is not here. He's with something. He's got to do something emergency, so he could not be part of this episode. And if you realize, last episode, our podcast has little to no edits. It is because ang editor, which is me, Gikapoy, kay after our podcast episode, like 2 hours after that one, it was the F1 race. And shout out to Kimi Antonelli for winning that one. Back to back. 3 straight wins as pole position as well. And after that, 2 hours after the F1 race, it was game 7 of
Game 7.
Detroit, Orlando, ata.
Yeah. Magic Pistons.
Yeah, and then 4 hours after that one, it was Cleveland and Toronto. So game 7. So I had no sleep that day. So
Yeah.
I did not edit it, and it is what it is. So, yeah. So Mon, how you feel? How you feel this week?
I feel great. I'm excited to see the playoff games, and yeah, just been a good playoff so far. Full of surprises and it's unpredictable, which is what we want.
Yeah, that's true. I have a different opinion because I feel like the games or the series that we have, except for one, have been
Oh yeah,
boring lately.
I was talking about the first round in terms of unpredictability. I was talking about the first round. The second round has been not as fun because wasn't really as competitive. Only the Spurs Timberwolves is the competitive one. Everything else is not really as competitive so far.
Yeah, it has been boring. So recently, if you've been following me on TikTok, I have not made content for like recaps and all that stuff. It is because like I know there's a lot to recap, but like it's not really a lot to talk about. Slightly.
Only the Spurs Timberwolves.
Yeah, that's the like one of the we expected it to be good. So like yeah, but the others, bro, ain't no way, bro. I did my recap and like I did my like s- little bit prediction breakdown on TikTok, and it was alright, but like my predictions they were wrong. So how's your predictions one so far?
I was the Spurs Thunder was and not Spurs Thunders. I mean Thunder and Lakers going well so far. The Knicks and 76ers. I thought it was gonna be more competitive, but it's not.
Yeah.
The Cavs Pistons we were not able to make it. I was gonna go Cavs in 7, but it could go that way. Not going well so far, but who knows? And yeah, Spurs Timberwolves going well so far. It's going competitive, and
Yeah.
we don't know what's gonna happen. That's the only series that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, that's the best series
And
so far. And
and also the Cavs Pistons though, because they're going back to Cleveland and the Cavs play much better at home. So that's so far. But if it goes 3-0, it's gonna be terrible. But I hope it doesn't. I
yeah,
hope the Cavs win.
we will see.
So
Cause as time of recording, it's still 9 o'clock, 3:30 a.m. Philippine time. That will be the game. Game 3 of Detroit and Cleveland. So we will see what happens there. And I'm shocked because it was way too early. It's like 3:30. But
Saturday. So
yeah, it's
that's the
Saturday.
reason.
Yeah.
It's a weekend.
Yeah. So you will see. So, one, drop your question. What is your question to start?
Here's the question. Which player has been the most important role player for the remaining teams? You can choose multiple players,
I'll
role players.
I'll pick one. And in my notes here, like I have put a bit of notes for every series. And for one series, I only have the player's name. And that's Jared McCain.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Jared
This
McKean.
Jared McCain, like I have here, I
Yeah,
did like it's a bit like here. I'll show it, but it's Jared
Jared McKean.
McCain only. Like if you see
Right.
it right there, like there's only Jared McCain there. Like that's
Self-explanatory.
yeah, Jared McCain. Jared
Yeah,
McCain
it's
has been so good. Like why am I blurred? But yeah, Jared McCain has been so good and important for the OKC Thunder, especially with them locking Shea and Shea not really like scoring 20 plus points. But even though he scored 20 plus points, but like we don't see him score 30. I think recently. So
right.
important
Yeah,
the importance
we
production of
gotta.
Jared McCain, who was very important because he has most three pointers made than the Philadelphia 76ers, which is crazy, bro. They gave him
Crazy.
to OKC for nothing, bro. And as Philly
For
fan,
just
I'm
first round
sad,
picks.
bro.
No. For just draft picks.
Yeah, like what the
It
fuck?
makes no sense.
Makes no sense. So yeah, so Jared McCain has been very important, and if you look at it, OKC has the bench or depth that are lottery players, but whoa, they are also like if you put them in the Sacramento Kings or like the Washington Wizards, like they're the franchise players there. So like
Yeah.
yeah, they're fucking good. So yeah, I have Jared McCain because that boy a hooper, bro. He a fucking hooper. For you,
Yeah.
one.
Yes. If not Jared McCain, then going with the Pistons. No, not but Tobias Harris is not a role player. He's more than just a role player. Um, mm, Knicks not a lot. For the Pistons, they get to do go Dennis Jenkins, who has been very good for Detroit off the bench. Um, he's knocking timely shots for the Pistons, including that Game 7 where his Magic was very good. Um, Also shout out to Tobias Harris for playing good so far
Yeah.
in these playoffs. There may be the reason why they won Game 7. Shout out to him. Trying to think. Spurs has most of them are good role players, especially Dylan Harper.
Mm,
Game 1 was even though they lost, their best player that game was Dylan Harper.
yeah.
Uh, but yeah, those role players are good. For Pistons, again, we talked about that. OKC, we had Jared McCain, AJ Mitchell as well,
Hmm.
who has been the one scoring, if not Shea, because Shea has been double teamed. They got the AJ Mitchell to do the work. Also, shout out Alex Caruso, because they wouldn't win it last year without him.
It's
And
also crazy kasi like they have AJ Mitchell for 3 years, 9 million. So they still have him up to 2029 ata? 28.
yeah,
Like what the
and
fuck?
after that though, he might have his Jaylen. He might go somewhere else and have his Jalen Brunson or James Harden career type of career path.
Yeah, that's what I read. Like he will be going to the
Yeah,
Jalen Brunson path. But we will see. We will see. I'm still
yeah,
enjoying him
yeah.
in OKC.
Right. Um, Pistons. Knicks. Not really, not really anything special. Mitchell Robinson has been okay, not as vital, but not as important as Jared McCain and Alex Caruso. We have Miles McBride as well, who has been okay for the Knicks. But yeah, OKC. If you want to go role players, go to OKC. And I mean, important role players. Minnesota had the 40-point game from Ayo Dosunmu. That hasn't really showed up like that ever since,
Yeah,
right?
it's true.
And
But he had a good game. We'll talk about that later.
yeah, good enough, but not as he had a 43-point game in round one, and it's been okay. So after that, but
Yeah. I
yeah.
also want to give shout out because I'm shocked that this player has a better series than James Harden, and we will be talking
Oh,
about that
oh,
later. And that's Duncan Robinson.
oh, right.
A
Yeah,
fucking
that's good. That
shooter in Detroit, playing better than James Harden in this series. That's crazy, bro.
yeah, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I have some thoughts on that series too. You know,
Yeah, cause like
yeah,
yeah, but we will go there right now, but not that game. Cause last night we had two games, and that's the Knicks and the Sixers, and the Minnesota Timberwolves and the San Antonio Spurs. So, which game do you want to talk first? We'll talk about first, I think.
maybe
What you want?
maybe Knicks just because it's the first game before the Timberwolves game.
Yeah. So, what do you
The
talk
Knicks
about?
Sixers
What do
first.
you think about that series so far?
Sixers just got no matchup for Brunson.
That's
Like
true.
Brunson is having his games like game one just on fire. First half when that the game one was when they had overlapping game ones. So remember that it was overlapping game one. So I watched the first half of that game when Jaylen Brunson hit the 3-pointer. You know what? I'm not watching this game. When halftime went, I would just switch to the Spurs Timberwolves game. Remember that the
Yeah,
overlapping games? That was good.
yeah, the overlapping games. Like, that was
Overlapping, yeah.
crazy.
So I only watched the first half of that game, and they just have no answer for Brunson. Um, yeah, surprised to see Landry Shamet part of the rotation. Uh, Maybe it's because I don't know. OG is out with the hamstring injury.
Yeah, he's out.
So yeah,
He's been
and
good. Landy Shamet with his minutes that he has been given, like
Landry Shamet
he's been
good
good.
too. Yeah, ever since they lost to the Hawks by 1 point for 2 straight games, they just been balling. Knicks. I mean, uh, yeah. So the Sixers. I don't know what's going on. PG had a good game. So did
No.
actually he only the first half. Actually, he had a good first half
Yeah, yeah,
in game three.
yeah.
Only the first half. Third quarter just went off. Went
0-9.
no points. 0 point. Yeah,
0-9.
yeah.
No.
Okay, but yeah, for Maxi it's been alright. Same with VJ Edgecomb, but maybe he's playing through the injury. And yeah, you know what? They could have used Jared McCain, but
Yeah, yeah, that's a player
they
that we
decided
need
to
in this
trade him for
series.
nothing. They decided to trade him for nothing. So yeah, for the Knicks has been good. Mikal Bridges has been good ever since he played bad in the Hawk series. He's been doing everything else. If not scoring, because he can shoot. If it's his night, then he can score. But yeah, that's what he has been doing ever since they lost. And they're up 3-0 now. Thanks to him, Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. So and yeah, they're just overpowered compared to the 76ers. So yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. Game one for me. I expected it, but not that way. Because they just came off from game seven. So, they're tired. They don't have enough rest. So, I expected them to
Yeah.
lose. So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect it to be that blowout. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Game 2 was good.
Game two was good.
Game 2 was the
Without
close game, yeah.
without Embiid, it was good. Like, they tried, but they just could not stop OG. They just could not stop Jalen Brunson. And now with OG out, bro, Sixers do something.
Oh, they take advantage of it, but
Six,
they Mikal
yeah,
Bridges is there to
yeah.
score
And
for them.
if you look at my not recap, my breakdown of second round in TikTok, I said there that one of the key X factors player that Knicks will need is Mikal Bridges, because if Mikal Bridges plays the same series that he had against the Atlanta Hawks,
Atlanta. Yeah.
then
They're not winning.
they're not winning. Like,
Yeah.
Sixers will really take advantage of it, and Mikal Bridges has had a great series. And that's what I said. If Mikal Bridges plays good, then the Knicks will be very, very good.
Yeah.
And they are very, very good. So now, with Jalen Brunson
If
doing his thing, with no one could stop him, especially VJ Edgecombe, Kelly Oubre, or Paul George. Like, you have Towns
no.
there with no Embiid. You have Mikal Bridges playing like semi Brooklyn Mikal Bridges. So no one's stopping the Knicks. No one's stopping the Knicks.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sad as a Philly fan because I wanted them to be. I wanted this to be Game 7 or 7 series.
But it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it does not look like it. And their game last night, one of the key things I realized was that the Knicks were more aggressive. Like, they were attacking the paint more and did not rely on threes. And let me see the box score. They had like 26 of 32 from the free throw. Yeah,
Yeah.
23 of 32 from the free throw line. So, like,
Yeah.
they were very, very aggressive there, and they did not rely on 3-point shooting that much. So that was a key point. And the Sixers, they really don't have enough paint at that paint defense,
No,
especially with Embiid playing a bit hurt. So yeah, it is what it is. I see.
Dominic Barlow is good.
Yeah, the McBarlow is good as well. So like yeah, Jalen Brunson ended this night last night with 33 points, with Timothy Chalamet there watching.
And Ben
And
Stiller and Tracy Morgan. The Knicks are taking over the arena again, like they did a couple years ago.
yeah, and we
Uh,
might possibly see the Knicks back in the Eastern Conference Finals, which will go up against either Detroit or Cleveland, but we will see. And I think so far, if they move past this series, they're the favorite to go out of the East. And I think that has
yeah.
been like when the second round like has been finalized. I think they were the favorites to go out of the East. So
Mhm.
yeah, we will see about that one. So yeah, favorites next. So we will possibly see them. Do you think this will be a sweep? Do you think it will end after tomorrow?
Mm, looks like it. Looks like it's go. That's what it's going towards. 'Cause I would say yes, just because. I mean, we don't know for sure, but I would say it will be a sweep if the it's going as it's trending. Because the Sixers just have no answer, and if Mikael Bridges continues to play well, this will be a sweep.
Yeah, and we will see. But shout out Paul George. He has been having a semi great series. Like even though he started off hot in game three, ended the 0 of 9. So shout out Paul George. He's been trying to do well productively or been producing
Right.
well. Pause.
Mhm.
But it is what it is. Alright. So now let's go on to the second game of last night. Our favorite series, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Minnesota and the Spurs. What's your thoughts on the series so far?
So my thoughts are if it's nice to see Ant back because we weren't even sure if he was gonna play the series, but
Yeah, when we made
yeah,
our
he's here.
prediction, we were not sure.
But yeah, good. Feels good to see him play against one of the other competitive players in Victor Wembanyama. But yeah, it's nice to see the competition. Game one, only game one though. Game two was not, and game three was also competitive. Um, for game one, if you think about it, Wemby and Fox didn't even have good games.
True.
I know Wemby had a triple double in blocks,
Yeah,
but
15.
only 12 blocks, 15
12.
rebounds,
Yeah, tama.
and 11 points. Keep that in mind. 11 points. And the Aaron Fox, I don't know how many points he scored, but he didn't have a good shooting night. Wemby only had 11 points, but guess how many points they lost? Only 2 points.
Mm,
So it was a close game that they could have won. And yeah, 11 points. Everyone else was. If Joey and Penny made that shot, they could have won though, even with a bad shooting game from Wemby and Fox.
yeah.
Um,
That was a good shot
the
for Champagne.
Yeah.
Like,
No, 9 times he makes that time 9 times out of 10.
yeah,
But
like I know there were a lot of times, especially on Twitter, wherein people were like complaining why Mitch Johnson did not call for the timeout. But it's understandable because they were on a momentum run and you live or die with the
yeah,
Champagne 3.
I agree with that decision. I don't think it was a bad shot. I don't think it was a bad decision not to call a timeout. It
Yeah,
was good. And if Dylan Harper with a team with Stephon Castle, uh, De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama, if Dylan Harper, who is a rookie coming off the bench, is your best player that game, most likely your team is not having a good game. But nothing against him, pero ito siya. Um, pero abang si si Dylan Harper, he's been very good, very productive off the bench, and he was the best player in game one.
it's true.
So if he is the best player in your entire series, there's no way you're gonna blow them out always. So game two was a bounce back game for the Spurs, blowout, because Wemby took it seriously. I forget how many points he scored, but there was a lot. The Aaron Fox had it going. Same with Julian Champagny, and Timberwolves have no answer for them. Game three was a lot better though. Um, I thought it was gonna come down to the wire, but I mean it did, but not really the 1 point thriller. It was competitive, but Timberwolves still have no answer for it. Wemby was in foul trouble. 5 fouls,
Yeah, 5 fouls.
and Anthony Edwards also had it going. Julius Randle had it going. Um, Even Rudy Gobert is having a good enough series for the Timberwolves. Because Wemby is his Olympic teammate, so he knows how to play against him. And yes, the one main takeaway of this series so far is defense.
Mm.
Why? Because it's Wemby and Rudy Gobert going against one another. So it's been a good defensive matchup for these two.
Yeah, that's true. For me, I love this series. It's because the intensity that this series has, rather than the other series that we have. Like, if you look at it, this series is only the series that I think it's not over.
Yeah, it's far from over.
Yeah, and I think the title of this one, of this episode, will be like, we think the series are over.
No,
so, so like, yeah, so like that will be possibly the title of episode, except for this series, because this series I think might go 7 or 6. So I want it to go 7 because I like,
6-7, 6-7. Nah,
yeah,
nah,
yeah, 6-7. So
yeah.
like, yeah, we just hope that it will be reaching that far, because like this has been a great series, and other series, if you look at it, are mostly blowouts. So it ain't fun. It ain't fun. So
No,
yeah, the game one was great. Like, Anthony Edwards, 11 points in the fourth quarter, 11 of 16, incredible. Like, we thought that he'll be in minutes restriction, but he went over, and we didn't even expect him to play early in the series, but he came back early, played game one. He was great. They won by 2 points because Champagny missed a game-winning jumper, which was okay. And Wemby, 11, 15, 12 ata, first game.
oh
Like,
yeah, 11, 15, 12. In a
yeah,
bad shooting night.
yeah, bad shooting night. Especially also for Darren Fox. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. As what Mongab said, Dylan Harper was the best player of that game.
Was
So it's okay. It was okay. So, but game two, before game two, there was a report that Greg Popovich was in their film session, and game two happened, and it was blowout. So, like, what the fuck did Greg Popovich showed them or
he
told
sparked
them?
something in them. He
Yeah, he
sparked something.
he gave them a spark or something. I don't know, but like, that's the magic of Greg Popovich, and he was able to make the Spurs blow out Timberwolves in game two. When you
Right.
go to game three, which was last night, it was a good game. It was a statement game for Wemby. It's a dominant game for Wemby, even though he had five
Yeah.
fouls. Like, it was a statement game for Wemby. It's like, I think it's his first game. I don't remember in the previous series, but like, I think it's his first game wherein he showed that I am here in the playoffs.
How many points? How many points did he score? 40. 40 ba to?
40
Uh,
ata. Wait, let me check. But it was like,
around
it's,
that, yeah.
yeah. And Minnesota last night, they were okay. Um, Game 1, Mike Conley. Game 3 is Ayo Dusumu. Like, it's as Mongab being a hater.
Huh?
Mongab being a hater na said he does not score like 40 anymore. Because like, he plays the same.
Oh, yeah. It
He
was just
plays
that one game. You know why he scored 40? That's because Anthony Edwards got hurt that game.
Yeah. He plays
Yeah.
the way he played last night is the Ayo
He's playing good
Dusumu.
enough
Yeah, it's the
that
Ayo
no, we
Dusumu
know.
that I love and was the one in Chicago. So like, he played good. He's
Yeah.
ended the game with 11.7 rebounds and 5 assists. That's the Ayo Dosumo numbers, and it's crazy if you're playing 2K, he's 85 overall. So If you know, you know. Yeah. And Wemby ended 39-15 with 5 blocks last night. So it was a statement game for him. And for
39. Okay.
yeah. And for Minnesota last night, they just couldn't make a shot down the line. Like their shots couldn't fall. So that's one of the things that that's one of the
Good
reasons why they
looks.
lost.
They,
Yeah. They
they
couldn't
had
make
good looks though.
yeah, but they just could not make the bucket. So it is what it is. Bad shooting night. A lot of open, but they just couldn't make it. So yeah. Terrence Shannon Jr. is like, just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sit there.
Mm-hmm.
But Dusumno had a good game. Jaden
Bones
McDaniels,
Island is
yeah,
yeah. Bones Island's out of the rotation.
yeah.
I don't think he played.
Jaden
Yeah.
McDaniels could not score last night as well. So like they just had a bad shooting night. So that's why one of the reasons why they lost. And yeah, it is what it is. They might bounce back game 4. Like because like this game was good. You've got me. This game was good, but they just could not like finish it because they could not make their shots anymore down the line. So it is what it is. This is our favorite series. And what do you think? Six
Hoping
or
the
seven?
Timberwolves 6.
Six. Six. Spurs in six. Ah, Spurs in six, right? Yeah, Spurs. They won.
Yeah, it's Spurs in 6.
Yeah.
Spurs, yeah, 6.
Yeah, we're the same Spurs in six as well.
Hoping the Timberwolves win game 4.
Yeah.
So it'll be competitive.
Yeah. Because as what I said, second round has been boring.
Yeah, I just hope it's gonna be competitive.
Yeah. And speaking
This
of
is the
boring,
series, the series.
let's go to OKC and Lakers.
Oh, the, yeah.
Thoughts, man?
Actually, game 2 was competitive heading into the third quarter. But after the third quarter, the OKC had lots of momentum, and the Lakers had no answer. Shout out to Rui Hachimura for keeping the Lakers, making the Lakers have life, at least, and everyone else for trying. Austin Reeves had a good game too, but not game 1. Right.
Yeah.
Uh,
LeBron is
Game
LeBron.
1, yeah, LeBron is always LeBron.
Yeah.
Going on with Luke. I don't know if that Europe going to Europe actually helped him expedite that recovery, but it doesn't look like it so far. But yeah,
He won't play, bro.
er,
He won't play.
I don't even expect it. But let's see how it goes though. And we're going to LA for Game 3, and
We'll see. Yeah,
yeah,
because
interested how role players play different on the road. Maybe the role players of the Lakers like Luke Kennard, no, Marcus Smart, Jake LaRavia, Jackson Hayes might play better in LA. So let's see how it goes. Because so far, OKC's role players are the one dominating
yeah,
the series.
yeah, it will be later 7:30 ata. 7
8, I think.
8 8:30.
8:30 around that. Yeah.
Yeah, 8:30. So it is what it is. Our thoughts for this one is just like OKC has just been
Chet, yeah.
good.
Chet Holmgren is having a good series. Is most of their first option this series has been Chet
Chet Holmgren.
Holmgren. Not
Yeah.
really Shea.
Yeah.
Not really Shea because he hasn't playing his best.
Yeah. And what I said with my breakdown on TikTok, I keep plugging it because I've said it there. Um, because I don't remember if I said it in the previous episode, but I remember I saying in the breakdown. Ah, yeah, I said it in the episode.
Come on. Chet Holmgren.
Los
Oh, DeAndre
Angeles
Ayton.
Lakers is
Yeah,
DeAndre
yeah, yeah.
Ayton. X
Yeah, yeah,
Factor
you
is
did.
DeAndre Ayton.
I remember, yeah. DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah,
Because,
cause
yeah,
like
Chet Holmgren.
they need him against Chet Holmgren, and he's not doing anything. He ain't
No.
doing anything. He ain't doing anything. So it is
And
what
the
it is. So that's one of the reasons why Chet Holmgren is the number one option right now for OKC. And for game 2, which is crazy because I know a lot of people are saying now it's the referee's call and all that stuff. I completely understand. But 4 players scoring 20 points. I'll count McCain as 20. He only scored 18, but that's fucking still 20.
who's kinsa nung tulo? Si Mitchell.
AJ
AJ Mitchell,
Mitchell,
no?
Shea,
Ah, Shea. And
Chet,
Chet Holmgren. Yeah.
then Jared McCain with
Yeah.
18. What the
Right, right.
fuck? What the fuck? And like if you watch this game, it's like automatic. Either you go up if you're a betting person, Aaron's not here. If you're a betting person, it's either you go over or under 15 points. Over 15 points. OKC. Like, huh?
And over. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like game one, they finished the game 90-108. That's 18. 107, 125. That's 18. Yeah.
Still 18.
Yeah. So like over 18. And I don't know. I'm not confident with possibly Lakers taking a game. I
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't see it as well. Especially like OKC is playing like chill lang type of defense. Like they're not really in like being intense. Like they're just playing chill. So like yeah, it is what it is. OKC is just that good. And we have nothing else to say because it's a boring series.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
The
boring
Denver
series.
Nuggets last year and the Indiana Pacers pushed this team to 7, and that's crazy to think about that. Those two teams are actually pushed this team to 7. So
Yeah. And
and that actually I would say that the reason why OKC has been a better team though is they got pushed. So yeah, they're a much better team now thanks to the Pacers and the Nuggets
yeah, and um they didn't have Jared McCain there. Now they have Jared McCain here. Oh
and
fuck.
AJ Mitchell part of the
Yeah,
rotation,
and
but
AJ
J Dub
Mitchell.
is out, but that doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
Yeah,
That's
J
how
Dub is
good
out.
they
They
are.
have also J Will who has been providing off the bench.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And um Ray. Ray of
Who's
the
Ray?
Ray of
Who's Ray?
the for friend of Kai. Friend of Kai Senat. Like he called J Will before
Ah,
game two. And Jay Will was like, "Why you calling me? Why you calling me?" Because like he was asking for hair and stuff. So like it is what it is. But like yeah, OKC is just that good. Game three will be later at 8 o'clock. So
yeah.
I don't see it, bro.
Let's hope it's more competitive because it has not been competitive so far.
Yeah, and speaking of competitive, this is a series that I thought will be competitive, and that's Detroit versus the Cleveland Cavaliers.
But
I'll start first kasi like I
yes,
have
sir.
like something to say.
Go ahead.
James Harden. We all know that you're not good, especially in playoffs. We all know you're not good. Like Mongab and
I
Aaron
know
have been
that. Yeah.
saying that a lot, especially in our predictions and all that stuff. You are needed the most, especially here right now. You put 9 turnovers, 9 turnovers. Then like you don't score 15 plus points. Let me see. I don't remember. You scored 15. Then you don't have
But
connection with Evan Mobley and Donovan Mitchell is like what they call this is like having a hard time right now. And like they need you. They traded for you. They traded an all-star
it's
guard.
not. I wouldn't say he's playing better than Darius Garland did. No.
Yeah, no. They traded Darius Garland, who's an all-star guard, for James Harden because they want possibly um Donovan Mitchell to resign. And Mitchell has not resigned. Evan Mobley is playing quarter by quarter. We don't know if he'll be good, he'll be bad. The game we don't know. And James Harden not performing well. Cleveland, you're in trouble, bro. Cleveland, they need your help. James
This
Harden,
is not for you.
yeah. James Harden, I'm bad. James Harden scored 22, 8 and 7. But like it was a bad game. That was game 2. It was a bad game. Like
He didn't even
7
win
turnovers, like
22.
averaging more than 5 plus turnovers per game. Yeah. And Mitchell has been like
Yes.
okay, but like
Okay, he's been fine. He's been fine. So
yeah, but like they need help there. James Harden needs to step up, even though he's the one. He's like more than what he's been producing. So like yeah, shout out to Cade.
yeah.
Shout out to Cade.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one.
Yeah, but Cavs. Yeah, you know what? I never trusted James Harden to have the ball in his hands. Even back when he was in the Rockets when I was a Rockets and when Chris Paul was there. 2 seasons. You know, playoff time. Give the ball. I remember saying in my mind, back when he was in the Rockets with Chris Paul. Chris Paul should be the ball handler. Because James Harden has a tendency to turn the ball over. He's been like that ever since Houston. Yeah, you know what? James Harden is a turnover machine. Give the ball to Chris Paul. Out. And the ball handler during the clutch time. And every time Chris Paul had the ball, it was all he was doing much better than James Harden. That was Houston days though. But we're then James Harden is not in Houston anymore. He's in Cleveland and still the same. Still the turnover machine. And whether is he gonna play good or not is to be determined. Because yeah, yes, yeah, he's had some good playoff moments in his career, but he hasn't been the best playoff performer.
True.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and back in for the other role players, it's not James Harden. James Harden has to be the one. They need him, but he's turning the ball over a lot. But everyone else has been playing good enough. Max Strus has been good enough. Evan Mobley, meh, he's been okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, not really.
Huh?
Not really.
Actually, I don't know. I don't
Not
know.
really.
One rebound. No, actually, no. He only had one rebound.
Not really.
No,
Like,
so Jarrett Allen, I don't know, huh? What's that?
I don't think. No.
Only one rebound. Yeah, the one rebound game.
Yeah. I don't think that him and James Harden fit perfectly well. So yeah, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, but Donovan Mitchell has been okay though. That's good enough. He's playing good enough, but just everyone else though, they're not really meshing together. Max Strus, not really hasn't had his best shooting playoffs. Oh, remember the fourth quarter they didn't have a 3-pointer, and guess who did not play? And that's the guy who you would rely on more to score the 3-pointer, and that's Sam Merrill. Out for game two. He had a hamstring injury in game one. Game two, they could have used his 3-point shooting, but he did not play.
Yeah.
Sam Merrill, yeah, I didn't realize how important he was to this team because they need 3-point shooting, but he's not there. Jaylen Tyson had his moments, but mm, I wish I had more playing time. Actually, I don't know. 'Cause he's good though. I
Yeah.
don't know. He's been the most productive player. Max Strus, okay. Um, Dean Wade is the one assigned to guard Kate Cunningham.
Cook.
If not Max Strus, cooked. Yeah,
Cook.
Dean Wade is cooked every time. But yeah, Cavs role players. The Cavs have to figure something out. I just hope it. Game two was actually the games were competitive. It's just that Detroit is the one that takes advantage of crunch time.
True.
The game one was actually at some point in the fourth quarter the game was tied. And same in game two, the Cavs took the lead in the fourth quarter, but Pistons just have more crunch time firepower. Okay, shout out Kate Cunningham, shout out Duncan Robinson, shout out Tobias Harris, Osar Thompson. Those guys have played better during crunch time compared to the Cleveland Cavaliers,
Yeah. And it's
right?
crazy because Duncan Robinson has a better playoff series than James Harden. That's crazy to say, bro. In 2026. That's crazy to hear as well. Because James Harden is good. He's still good. Could still drop 22, 23, 24, 25. Could still play good. But in this series, it ain't it, bro. It ain't it. So yeah, shout out to Detroit, Cade Cunningham. They've been carrying, bro. There's still game three, which will be later. We might see Cavs bounce back. So we will see. Next episode, we'll talk about it if they lose.
Yeah,
If they lose
yeah.
the
I just hope
series.
they win. It was games were competitive though. The Cavs just couldn't capitalize in crunch time.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. So yeah, those are our thoughts for the the series so far in the second round. And yeah, it's boring except for one, because some of the series are already over. Some though, some.
Oh, maybe not the Cavs Pistons. Cavs Pistons is not over. Not for me. At least I don't think it is because they're going back to Cleveland and see how. Let's see how the Cavs play different at home.
Yeah, but if we go 3-0,
Well, that's done. Hope it doesn't.
Yeah, they go three. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is and it is. And since Sunday will be Mother's Day, and us it will be on Monday, but Sunday is tomorrow, so it's ours Mother's Day. For Mongab, it's Mother's
Yeah.
Day on Sunday. 3 o'clock, it's the draft lottery. Who do you have for going number
Uh,
one?
uh,
Prediction,
I
early
don't know.
prediction. Who do you have going
Wait,
for
let's see
number
the.
one?
I don't know the odds from the top of my head.
Go search there.
The NBA.
There is a team that could go number one, and I
Uh,
don't like them to go number one.
OKC. OKC or no?
Okay.
I
Okay.
would love to have the. Actually, I don't know, but thinking.
I want the Pacers to have the number one
I was about to
overall.
say Pacers,
I want the
Bucks,
Pacers to have no.
Pacers, no Bucks.
Nah. I don't want the Kings to be having the number one overall pick because
How
no
about
hate to Kings or Sacramento,
yeah?
but like it's like a waste because like they don't have good development in Sacramento. Like we
No,
have like who's the Maynard guy?
is
Yeah,
that
the Maynard. I forgot
Maxime
his name.
Reynaud?
Ah, Maxime Reynaud. Yeah, like he's been doing
Yeah,
good well there, but
huh.
yeah, they lack development there. So I don't want the Kings to
Maybe Wizards because they got
Wi-
Trey Young.
Wizards good. Wizards good. I'm okay with that. Pacers. I want the Pacers. I want the Pacers. So who do you have? Early prediction.
Mm, let's say Wizards.
Wizards. Okay. If you're the Wizards, who will you get?
Mm, yeah, AJ DiBanza.
Why?
I don't know. Just felt like
Well,
because Darren Peterson is a point guard though. Is a guard, so they already have Trey Young there.
yeah.
AJ DiBanza would be a good wing to play with Trey Young, or even if Pacers win, it would be nice to have AJ DiBanza. Here's what I realized that teams should do: draft the best player possible. If it if it's not a fit, they'll figure it out later on, right?
Yeah, it's true.
That's the
And
mentality. But yeah,
and to all the teams to be drafting, draft well. Kasi
yeah,
next year's draft is bad. So it's not like this year, which could be generational like we have last year. So like draft well and draft the best player available that will fit your team. That's all I could say. Yeah, that's all I can say. Top three picks, one. I top three teams. You think
um,
you have the Wizards as one?
Wizards, yeah, Pacers is number two. Number three, debating whether because I don't want the Brooklyn Nets. Utah Jazz maybe.
The Jazz. Okay.
Chicago Bulls rather,
Mm,
not the
mm,
Jazz.
mm.
Chicago Bulls.
I like
No,
that.
because I don't want three pick is the third. If Brooklyn Nets, I don't want. So was it Wizards? Ito ganito. Pacers and Bulls.
Okay, okay. I'll have Pacers, Wizards, because John Wall will be the representative,
Yeah,
and um, I like the Bulls as well.
yeah, Bulls, right? Or
uh,
yeah, Bulls.
Bulls or Memphis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ja Morant is gone. Ja
yeah,
is gone.
yeah. So that one. I don't want OKC. My friend who's an OKC fan is waiting for OKC. He said he told me that once he wakes up on Monday, OKC should be number one. I said no, fuck no, bro. Hell no.
Yeah,
So that's I don't want that to happen. And I told him if you get number one, who would you draft? He said AJ DeBonsa because imagine a lineup of Shea, J Will or Dort,
J Dub or
DeBonsa,
J Will.
J Dub.
Yeah,
So imagine Shea, DeBonsa, J Dub. Ano, Shea, Dort,
Dibansa,
J Dub, DeBonsa, and Chet
Dibansa, and
Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren.
Fuck. And you
Is
still have
Hartenstein gone? If that
Hartenstein off the
happens,
bench. Still off the bench.
right? But don't they have? Are they gonna have enough money for that?
I
Like the salary cap?
I'm not sure. Let me see.
Yeah, because they might have to get rid of some players if they're if DeBonce is gonna be there. Might have to get rid of Jared McCain or Alex Caruso.
Let me see who will be free agents after this season. Let's see. Um, so salary. No one is a free agent after this season.
No, really
No one.
crazy. Yeah, but the salary cap though, they might have the salary cap might the second apron.
It's still a rookie contract though, so I don't think it will really affect them that much. So
Wait, Ludort is a team option.
yeah, that's up till next year. That's still
Same
next
with
year.
Isaiah Hartenstein is also a team option.
Yeah, but it's still next year because 26, 27. That's where the contract starts. We'll be thinking. So like, if they get them this year, oh my god. But we will see because this might be their last season. Like next season could be the last season wherein like they have a lot of these players because like we have the expansion coming. So like yeah, this might be one last run for OKC. But yes, this OKC team is crazy, bro. Then this is a dynasty team if they win again. If they win, but like
Yo, wait. By the way, I'm looking at Bleacher Reports mock draft, and they have OKC winning their lottery pick.
yeah, yeah, OKC.
1.5% chance, but it's never zero. So yeah,
Yeah,
as much though I'd rather have the Pacers.
yeah, I have the Pacers as well because the Pacers are
Actually, I
fun.
have the Wizards. Wizards.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have the
Pacers are fun, especially with Tyrese Halliburton coming back and no more
AJ
Miles
Mon,
Turner.
you have AJ DeBonsa, you have possibly Darren Peterson, but I think it's AJ DeBonsa. Then you have Pascal Siakam, then you have Zubac. Next season gonna be good. And as updates for Tyrese is dancing on TikTok with
And safe to say
his
he will,
fiance.
as long as he doesn't have another injury, safe to play say he will play next season.
Yeah. And what's the odds for Dallas? I think you have the lineups there
Oh, I exited the
or the
tab.
odds.
Yeah.
Dallas is projected pick 8, which I am excited about. Kasi um if Dallas
Super
gets
flag.
top 5,
Yeah.
it's okay because they have Masai Ujiri there.
Mhm.
And
Trading for Kawhi.
yeah, and they also what they call this? He assigned Mike Schmitz, who is a generational European eye. Like
Scout.
he scouted
Scout.
Luka, he scouted Jokic early. Then you have Diha, and he was one of the
Oh yeah, I was supposed to say yeah.
general
Supposed to say Denny
managers.
Avdia. Yeah.
Key general managers for Portland. So I am excited for Dallas, and I think they will draft good. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm happy for Dallas. What do you think of Masai?
Good. Great. This is the guy who traded for Kawhi in Toronto. So risk taker. And with that even though it was only one championship, that Kawhi Leonard is now has been an icon in Toronto ever since.
Yeah,
That one season, one championship, Kawhi is forever is immortalized in Toronto Raptors history
yeah,
because of Masai Ujiri.
yeah. And I want everyone to remember the draft picks that he got, or like the players he picked in the draft. He started in Denver, so he drafted Kenneth Farid at pick 22, who is like the man, who was the manimal, who is like
The
a
Manimal, yeah.
fun player during that time.
That
Evan
was
Fournier, that was a long time ago. Evan Fournier, who is also good. Bruno Caboclo at pick 20 as well. Yeah, he Brazilian player.
oh yeah, I remember him.
Delon Wright,
Go ahead.
Delon Wright, who is a good point guard at pick 20, who's been great as a like role playing point guard.
Yeah.
Jakob Pertel at pick 9.
Role
Pas
players were
yeah,
good enough.
Pascal Siakam at pick
Mm,
27.
that's
OG Anunoby at pick 23. Malachi Flynn, who dropped 50 out of nowhere, if you remember that, at
yeah, I remember.
pick 29. Scotty Barnes at pick 4. Grady Dick at pick 13. Jakob Walter, who has been a great player for
Jacoby Walter?
yeah,
Or
Jacoby. Jacoby.
Jacob Walter?
Jacoby.
Jacob Walter.
Jakob Walter. I've been talking a lot, so like yeah.
Yeah.
Jacoby Walter, pick 19, has been so good for
Right.
Toronto.
I'd like to add one more if you won't mention the guy I'm thinking of. But go ahead.
And last,
Go ahead.
I think his last pick is CMB at pick
Okay.
9 as one
Okay.
of Toronto. Yeah.
You actually didn't mention the guy I was thinking of.
Who?
And he's not drafted, but they got him, and that's Fred Van Vliet.
Oh, yeah, tama de.
Yeah, Fred. No, he's not drafted, but
yeah,
yeah, that's the guy he got.
yeah. Like insane,
Undrafted.
insane resume of players that you drafted. And Mike Schmitz, he drafted Scoot, Shadon Sharp, um, Young Hansen. That was his last move.
Yeah.
was his last move as Portland Trailblazer. But
Donovan Klingon or no?
wait, let me see. I think also Donovan Klingan as well. So yeah, insane move for Dallas, and I can't
Yeah.
wait for Dallas, especially if they
It's
start
a new.
next year. It's
Yeah.
gonna be. I can't
It's.
wait to see it with Cooper, because that's gonna be fun.
Dude, imagine if they still had Luca. Like that would be. But it's alright.
As what I think Masai Ujiri said in the post conference in the press con, as one king leaves, another is born. So for
Cooper
the
Flag.
Prince's
Yeah.
reason, yeah. So Cooper Flag is here. So
Is there new? Is there new? It has the keys now.
yeah, he has the keys now. And lastly, there's like rumors going on, which I think we'll talk about last, because I think this will be our last for this episode. What do you think of Giannis for Jaylen Brown?
Mm, yeah, I read that too. But
Oh, what do you
uh,
think for Giannis for Jaylen
I don't know.
Brown? I don't want it.
Actually, if I were Boston, no.
Yeah,
But Jaylen Brown has been a little,
noisy.
talking too much on his stream about that, complaining about the referees. But yeah, actually, no, I shouldn't do it because maybe build better role players. Maybe if I were Boston, build better role players. Maybe trade Derek White, but not Jason Tatum, not Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, you have to keep
But
them both.
because remember, they've been there since back when
Drafted.
Marcus Smart
Yeah.
drafted. You're right, and a totally different team now. Since remember their rookie year, they had Marcus Smart. Yeah, I would say don't trade Jalen Marcus. But Brad Stevens can do. We weren't expecting them to trade Marcus Smart, but that
That was money,
paid
bro.
off.
That was the money apron
That paid
thing.
off though.
Yeah.
That paid off. They got Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis, and
Yeah.
that got them banner number 18. So we don't know what Brad Stevens is capable of doing.
Yeah. But I don't want
Actually, yeah, I don't want Jalen Brown for Giannis.
I don't want it, because like aside from them being like, playing the same position, I just don't see the fit. I just don't see the
Jason
fit.
Tatum. No, I don't. Not even. I won't say no.
No. Because Jalen Brown, because like I know Giannis is like one of the greatest defenders of all time because he won Defensive Player of the Year. But like Jalen Brown fits the guard position. Like he could guard the 2, 1, 2, 3. Brown could just guard the 4, 3 or 4. So like it fits. They both fit perfectly well. So I don't want it to happen. Like if Jalen Brown, like Giannis does not play sometimes because he keeps getting injured. And Jalen Brown is healthy, so even though he complains, which is normal, it's okay. I don't want them to be. I don't want them to be like separated. So keep Jalen Brown, bro. I don't want that Giannis to Boston. Yeah. Here's what it is. So yeah, those are our thoughts for everything that happened this week. And those are predictions as well for the draft lottery. And we will put another next week, and we will see what happens next week, because a lot will happen, because the draft lottery will be revealed. A lot of things will happen. We'll possibly be in the conference finals already if everything goes in 4 games or 5 or 6. Because like series has been boring, bro. So yeah, it is what it is. We'll see you all
I just
soon.
hope. I hope for one game seven, at least one game seven.
Yeah, we just hope because like especially the Minnesota and Spurs because like
Yeah,
that's a fun series. The rest is what it is, bro. It is what it
yeah,
is. So yeah, those are all the things that happened. We'll see you all soon. I'm Onin. That's Mongab. Aaron will be back next week. Shout out to Chicken Hermanos. Shout out to Aaron as well
yeah.
and Kakao Culture because that's where Aaron as well is. So yeah, follow our winning bucket on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe if you want episodes more like this. We'll see you all soon. Peace.